Ledge canceling with teleport has always been a hassle for Mewtwo in Ultimate, and for good reason. The strict spacing and angling has turned teleport cancels into options that are applicable in a select few situations. So in this video, I'm going to cover the spacing and angling for useful ledge cancels, some of which are useful on every stage, while others are stage specific. Before we get into specifics, there is some terminology that will be relevant to this video. The spacing for ledge cancels are a little difficult to explain, so I will be using terms that might not be clear at first. So when I say Mewtwo's outer foot, I am referring to the foot closest to the ledge and farthest from center stage. Likewise, when I say Mewtwo's inner foot, I am referring to the foot closest to the center stage and farthest from the blast zone. With that out of the way, let's get started. Let's begin with cancels that can be done on every stage. If you stand at the edge when Mewtwo is facing center stage, teleport straight down to ledge cancel. An easy way to set this up is to simply roll to the ledge, then teleport. While situational, this can be used as an edge guarding mix-up, as jumping off stage is a lot easier to react to. This ledge cancel is arguably the most useful, and it's the easiest to perform. There is very little risk to performing it, and the reward can range from keeping your opponent at disadvantage or outright taking a stock. Moving on to stage-specific cancels, let's start with Battlefield. If Mewtwo's outer foot is just over the middle of the lower platforms, teleport diagonally down to the left or right, depending on which platform you're using. The spacing is a bit tricky to explain, so if you want a visual cue, pause the video right here and look at where Mewtwo's feet are. There's also a way you can ledge cancel in the air. If you stand with Mewtwo's front foot just over the middle platform, full hop and immediately teleport down. If done correctly, Mewtwo will teleport cancel. While very risky, this can be used to escape platform pressure or make a surprise kill. If you stand at the edge of the top platform with Mewtwo's outer foot barely touching it, teleport down and then diagonally left or right. Again, the spacing is pretty specific, so feel free to pause the video here to see a visual indicator. Moving back down to the main stage, if you stand just under the start of the lower platform, teleport directly left or right, depending on which side you're on. A good way to get a feel for the spacing is to stand on the platform, roll towards center stage, drop down, then teleport. And if you want to be closer to the ledge, you can stand directly under the lower platforms, then teleport down and diagonally left or right. Now let's look at Final Destination. Keep in mind that these ledge cancels can technically be performed on any stage. If you stand with Mewtwo's outer foot between the two light circles, teleport to the side. The spacing is very specific, so use Mewtwo's foot as an indicator for where you need to be. If you want to be closer to the ledge, have Mewtwo's inner foot stand on the outermost circle, then teleport diagonally and down. And if you want to be even closer, stand around one character length away from the ledge. Full hop, then teleport directly down. You can also opt to short hop and teleport diagonally down, but you'll have to stand a little bit farther back. These are arguably the most difficult cancels to perform since there is no reliable or visual indicator. This is something that you really just have to get a feel for. And since we're talking about a Pokemon, let's lab out Pokemon Stadium 2. If you stand on the outer part of the platform, teleport diagonally down. A good visual indicator is Mewtwo's outer foot, which should barely be touching the platform. Another way to get a feel for the spacing is to make Mewtwo do his ledge stand animation, then back off one step. If you want a ledge cancel on the ground, stand with Mewtwo's outer foot directly under the platform, then teleport directly left or right. A reliable way to set this up is to stand on the platform, position Mewtwo's outer foot to be at the center, drop down, then teleport. If you want to be closer, stand under the outer edge of the platform, then teleport diagonally down. A reliable way to get this consistently is to stand on the platform, roll to the ledge, drop down, then teleport. Lastly, you can stand on the platform with Mewtwo's front foot in the middle, full hop, then teleport directly down. Next we have Smashville, and unfortunately there aren't any ledge cancels Mewtwo can perform on the platform outside of the full hop teleport down, so let's go to the main stage. If you stand a little over half stage, teleport directly left or right depending on which side you are on. A good indicator is to have Mewtwo stand directly over this light bulb. If you want to be closer to the ledge, stand right where the middle platform ends, then teleport diagonally down. Similar to Smashville, Town and City also does not offer any useful teleport cancels outside of the full hop teleport down, which can be done by standing in the middle of the platform. As such, the only useful teleport cancels are the ones you can do on Final Destination. However, they are significantly harder due to the lack of visual indicators. While this seems bad, the stage offers a ton of advantages for Mewtwo, so definitely don't stray away from this stage just because ledge canceling is difficult. Moving on to counterpick stages, let's start with Kalos Pokemon League, and once again, there aren't any useful platforming ledge cancels outside of the full hop teleport down, so let's move on to the main stage. If you stand just outside the inner circle, teleport directly left or right. A good visual indicator is Mewtwo's inner foot, which would be just outside the circle. And once again, if you want to be closer to the ledge, stand around 2 character distances away and then teleport diagonally down. As for the visual indicator, look for this particular ring, and place Mewtwo's foot just inside of it. Lastly, we have arguably Mewtwo's worst stages, Lylat Cruise and Yoshi Story. Let's start with Yoshi's. Have Mewtwo's back to center stage and his outer foot in the middle of the platform, then teleport directly down. The reason you must have your back to center stage is teleporting directly down will always cause Mewtwo to go forward. But unfortunately, that's the only really useful ledge cancel I could find. The reason a lot of ledge cancels on Yoshi's don't work is due to these slants, which make it difficult to calculate the spacing and at what angles the control stick should be positioned at. You can still do the full hop teleport down on the platforms, but outside of that, there's no other consistent option. Lastly, we have Lylat. Have Mewtwo face the ledge with his inner foot standing on the exhaust, then teleport diagonally down. As for platforms, if you stand at the center of the outer platforms, teleport directly down. This should allow you to ledge cancel off the side of the stage. Overall, ledge cancels are still pretty niche, and don't always result in the highest reward for the risk. Mewtwo players should still prioritize learning neutral and combos over teleport cancels. With that being said, I think with enough time and practice, teleport ledge cancels will prove to be a useful mix-up and edgeguarding tool. Well, that's every useful ledge cancel that I could find. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, let me know by leaving a like and subscribing if you would like to see more. If you want to learn more about ledge cancels or Mewtwo in general, definitely join the Mewtwo Discord, which is linked in the description. And if you want to chat with me, join my Discord and follow me on Twitter, which are also linked in the description. That's all I have for now, and I will see you all later. Peace out.